biggest brand out there is Amazon, right? Amazon has been creating their own brand. Everyone knows Amazon. If in the US you want to buy something, you go to Amazon.com, right? So you don't necessarily go somewhere and you look for a product and you look who's the seller. You go to Amazon because Amazon is the brand, right? So what I want to talk a little bit about is Amazon versus Shopify. Do you know Shopify? Yeah. So what I want to talk about is Amazon. And then on the other side there's Shopify, right? Because you could say, hey, if Amazon is such a cool brand, why don't we sell on Amazon? Amazon is a good brand. Why don't we sell there, right? Well, the thing is, there are many things. Amazon has stand out. Amazon enabled people to get cheap products with good quality fast, right? This is what the brand stands for. So everyone that thinks Amazon, they are not thinking designer brand when they think Amazon. No. They think good price, fast delivery, good service. So if I ever have a problem, I can go to Amazon and Amazon will help me, right? Amazon will always help the buyer. That's their priority. And this is why Jeff Bezos became one of the richest men alive, because he enabled a lot of people to get a lot of products cheap, fast. And have great service, right? The priority of Amazon is buyer satisfaction, is to make the buyer happy. But exactly that is the problem for the seller, right? Because let's analyze what Amazon does. Amazon says, okay, people can buy products with great quality for a low price. So Amazon attracts a lot of sellers of one product, and then they have to compete, right? And because no one recognizes the brands of the products, they recognize Amazon as the brand, right? So they go to Amazon.com and they buy marker pens, right? So for let's say someone goes on Amazon and they buy marker pens. They don't buy marker pens from this brand. They buy marker pens of Amazon, right? And if Amazon lists a couple of different brands, it doesn't matter. No one remembers the brand. Everyone just remembers Amazon.
And even a big survey demonstrate that the average US people, even that they're buying products from different brands, they feel and they think that they're buying directly from Amazon. The brand for them is not something important, because when they're going to Amazon, Amazon is offering this product. And even when Amazon have Amazon Basics, their own brand, that's not relevant, because people on their head, when they're going to Amazon, they're buying from them directly. They don't understand that there is another sellers either in China, in US, in Europe. They just think that Amazon is buying from them. They're buying from Amazon.
Yeah. Right. So the second problem with Amazon is that we realized is Amazon loves their buyers and they do everything to make the buyers happy. But their goal is not to make the seller happy and make the seller rich, right? So their goal is to make everything for the customer. So if the customer comes and say, hey, your marker pen is broken.
Return.
Amazon doesn't ask and say, can you send me a picture? Can you prove it? No. Amazon says, okay, here's your money back. But the money doesn't come out of Amazon's pocket.
Yes.
Right? Amazon goes to your pocket, takes the money out and gives it back to the customer. Right? Yes. This is one of the problems. Another problem that we found with Amazon, well, there are many problems with Amazon, right? And we could go on for a long time. But one of the things where people say, well, I want to go to Amazon, I want to sell on Amazon, because Amazon already has the people. They're already there, they already want to buy, so it's free, right? I don't need to advertise, I don't need to spend money to get people. But here's the problem, right? So how Amazon works is you have, let's say, a product, right? So you have we call it a keyword, right? So let's say the keyword is marker pen. And you're selling marker pens. So you want to show up on the first spot. If someone looks for marker pen, you want to show up here, obviously, right? Because if you show up on the first spot of the search, a lot of people are going to buy from you, right? Now, the problem is there are many, many spots, right? So people search this and then they have spot 1, 2, 3, up to 20, right? And people see all the products. They see the product image, they see some text with it for all of those markers, right? And now we say, oh, but it's so nice. I just have to have my product here, and then people come for free and they buy my product. Well, the problem is it's not really free.
Never
right?
free.
Because this guy likes to be on place 1. This guy also. This guy also. Everyone wants to be on page 1. Everyone wants to be seen.
Yes.
And there are more than 20 people selling marker pens. There might be dozens, there might be hundreds, right? So what you have to do on Amazon is you have to pay. You have to pay and then you place advertisement within Amazon. And you have your advertisement here. Let's say this one is a paid spot. So people pay to be here. But you know what? This guy also pays. And this one also pays. And this one also pays. So who pays the most ends up here. And the one that pays most money probably doesn't make any profit. But he's like, okay, I'm going to go in and I'm going to outbid everyone. It's the same like the bicycles downstairs. The Mo bike and the, you know, the little, how do you call them? The yellow bike, the little rental bikes, right? How many different brands were out there?
Yes.
How just one, right? Because one goes out and destroys everyone. Well, good for that person. Maybe eventually they make their money back. But all the other brands are dead. And they spend a lot of money trying to get up there. And this was also my story when I started personally on Amazon. I was like, okay, if I go to the first spot, that's great. People will come and will buy from me. I don't need to spend any money. The people are already there. Great. So I started on another page, page 5, page 6. And I start spending money. I was like, yay, I'm getting up. I was page 4, page 3, page 2, page 1 on place 20. And then it got so hard that I was like, I kind of
Run out of money.
I don't have money anymore. And then as soon as I stopped spending money on it, I went down.
No.
And even once you are here, you still need to defend your position.
So I will tell you like what happened to me. I was at the beginning of my Amazon career. I was here selling kitchen products, kitchen egg molds,
Yes.
like beautiful egg molds. I was one of the first ones selling those. I was bestseller back then. This last maybe 1-2 months, I was doing good sales. I was doing very good, and the moment that I reached bestseller, I start getting the attention of the big sellers, right? Oh, who is this guy? This is a new guy. He's doing very good. Look his pictures, they're very cool. Like, oh, look his copyrighted, his listing is very cool. How about if we do the same? Turns out that second month after I reached here, I found another one. And because it was such an easy product to source, it was easy, literally. It was just like egg mold. I got 7 competitors in the next 4 weeks after. Then I was not unique anymore. I didn't have anything I don't have any leverage. I don't have anything special. Because what I did is easy to copy. So what happened literally, when I go to my factory to visit them in Dongguan, I see number 2, number 3, number 4 next to my batch. What happened? That's the moment that I realized 2013 that I cannot fight. I don't want to fight this fight anymore. I want to learn how to avoid that. I want to be unique. I want to build a brand. I want to learn how to create my own clients. And this is what we're going to come from later. How I decided to move to build my own e-commerce, to learn how to build brand, have a vision, have an idea, make people feel that they are part of something. So this is my story.
One other issue I had with Amazon was, eventually I was selling. I was good. I look at my phone every day and I was like, yay, I make sales, that's cool. And then one day I wake up and there are no sales. I was like, what happened? So I contact Amazon and say, your app is broken. It doesn't show any sales. And Amazon say, no, our app works. You just didn't make any sales. We blocked your listing. Like, why would you block my listing?
That also happens.
So, because you didn't follow our terms of service. What did I do? I didn't know I did anything wrong, right? Turns out a competitor told Amazon, hey, this guy is doing something he's not allowed to do. Amazon didn't care. Amazon didn't check. Amazon shoots first and asks question later. They're like, oh, block. And then you message them and you say, hey, Amazon, my listing is frozen. I think it's not right. And then Amazon evaluates it, checks it, and after a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks, okay, you can sell again. But now my ranking is all gone, right? So I need to spend money again, and I need to climb the ladder again, and I need to do the whole thing. And that's when I realized this can be a fun playground, but Amazon owns the playground. Amazon makes the rules, and Amazon is the boss. So you must follow Amazon rules, and you must compete on Amazon rules, even when competition is not following the rules. there are always some people that are not following the rules. There are people that kind of stay in the gray area. There are people that go very black. And you still have to compete, right?
Yes.
Now, you are, I wouldn't say slave, but you don't own this business. Amazon owns the business. They own your listing, right? So if whatever they decide on a switch of a button of not even a person, but their AI, their algorithm, your business goes up or goes down, right? And this is always something I didn't like. So we decided to sell our product